Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to yet another podcast episode of Beyond the Silver Screen, wherein we take a different theme every episode and invite movie lovers like us to join in. Welcome to the show where a bunch of cinephiles talk about movies and its bits. So today's episode focuses on war-centric films, and joining us today will be two film buffs, Miss Polemy and Miss Jagrati, who will be sharing one of the favorites, the Ghazi attack. So let's start by warming our audience with what the movie The Ghazi Attack is about.
The Ghazi attack is an epic underwater tale of the immense courage and undying patriotism of the men aboard the Indian submarine S-21, who destroyed the Pakistani submarine PNS Ghazi when it ventured into Indian waters with the ambition of destroying INS Vikrant and conquering the Visakhapatnam port on the eastern coast of India in 1971.
If I'm not wrong, the movie was shot in Telugu and Hindi languages simultaneously, right?
Correct. It's a multilingual film. The Hindi one is known as the Ghazi attack, while the Telugu one is called Ghazi.
Nice! For the ones who haven't watched the movie yet, what's the synopsis of the Ghazi?
In 1971, an Indian naval submarine S-21 intercepts a Pakistani submarine PNS Ghazi in Indian waters during a routine surveillance and thwarts its mission of destroying INS Vikrant. The Ghazi attack is based on the mysterious sinking of the Ghazi. The war drama unfolds under the waters of Bay of Bengal.
That's interesting. So, out of all the other war-centered movies, why Ghazi?
Well, we both love the movie for different reasons. For me, it was the script, shot in tight angles, close-ups of actors, sweating, bleeding, being nervous, agitated, and trying to keep themselves calm under pressure in a claustrophobic environment where one wrong move can mean either death or a full-scale war between India and Pakistan.
Wow, that's nice. What about you, Polemy?
Well, a war film is not exactly common in Indian cinema, and one that focuses completely on a chapter from a conflict without digressing into romance, dreams and dances needs to be lauded. And Sankalp Reddy's Telugu work, Ghazi, has the ability to engross. This was something I appreciated about the film.
Yes, true. And I also feel another magnificent feature of this film is the grand cast.
Yes, this star-studded movie has so much talent and potential that it can be translated even through a screen. Om Puri, Nasser, though in a minuscule role, Rana Daggubati, K.K. Menon, Tapsi Pannu, Atul Kulkarni, and our very own Amitabh Bachchan, who narrated the film, and many others have performed extraordinarily.
Yes, and also the cinematography, the directing, the writing, the acting and every other detail in this movie has been made to perfection, and all these elements combined will keep your eyes glued to the screen.
Wow, that's so true. For those of you who haven't heard of the film and are still wondering if they should give it a watch, Polemy, why don't you give them an incentive?
Okay. So the film is based on one of the conflicts between India and Pakistan in 1971. It is unique from other war-centered movies in India in the structure of the script. As mentioned previously, the taut thriller has a no-nonsense approach. There are no songs, masala twists and over-the-top action. This is a good, clean thriller that makes good with history and the naval setting. It is stylishly shot.
Yes, so perfectly described by Polemy. Ghazi has become a milestone for the genre of war drama in Indian cinema. Ghazi Attack is a great watch for a movie lover. The narrative is solid with bold strokes of patriotism. From the word go, it engulfs the audience. No commercial elements to boost the box office. The first few minutes of the movie is enough to guess the story, but the screenplay plays the hero here. A captain with attack first mind, A rule-breaking is offense kind of lieutenant commander. A good supporting second-in-command captain are great add. The first half of the movie was a bit slow comparing the second, but it doesn't bore. The second half owns the whole movie. The war sequences are gripping, especially when the Indian submarine faces an uphill task. The audience might feel the pressure, though predictable. The second half keeps you on the edge of your seat as the submarines go head to head, firing torpedoes while dodging and defending themselves. Each move by the submarines, be it the Indians or the Pakistanis, will keep the audience hooked. The unusual situation and the way the soldiers come out of it were pictured well. The climax and the national anthem were enough for goosebumps. While the visuals and special effects lack finesse, the film compensates for it with its riveting story. Despite the hitches, this underwater thriller is worth a watch. If you love watching a war movie, that too about a mission that is mired under the weight of being classified and under the sea, the truth about which can surface only exploring the depth of the seabed, then the Ghazi attack is a must-watch film.
So true. After listening to all of this, I feel like watching the movie once more. Box office valuation says the movie grossed a total of 34.53 crores. Also, at the 65th National Awards, the Ghazi attack received the National Film Award for Best Feature Film in Telugu.
Even I feel like watching Ghazi once again. It fills me with the same patriotic fever every time I watch it. One of the lines that will forever remain with me is, जीत एक ऐसी चीज है जो खुद चलकर तुम्हारे पास नहीं आएगी, उसे लड़कर हासिल करना पड़ता है.
Yes, that is such a beautiful line. It motivates one to keep striving hard to achieve their goals.
So true. Well, we hope this episode helped you pick an amazing weekend watch. I would definitely recommend all of you to watch this movie and share your takeaways with us on our Instagram page. Tune in to keep listening to Beyond the Silver Screen. The theme for the next episode will be fantasy and adventure. For those of you curious about the movie, in our next episode, here's a little riddle to solve. Whoever solves it first will get a chance to appear in our upcoming episodes. So, with little green men and a scary boat ride, this movie is really bizarre. 4 in a bed eating cabbage soup and a bubbling machine for a car. I'm sure this is really easy to guess. With the golden eggs and a violet balloon, a boy and his granddad take a factory tour. I'm sure you'll get this riddle soon. On this note, let us end the podcast. Until then, keep watching, keep experiencing, keep spreading love. This is Srishti signing off.